Hello, my name is Emma and this is my first video on my channel. Today I will be drawing one of my mini original characters or OCs and showing you the process. I created this on Procreate and I will put the brushes that I used in the description, though they are slightly edited. First part of my process is of course sketching. I was going to make her hold flowers, but I eventually decided on a more simpler pose and make her do a peace sign. I like to sketch in a light reddish colour as I find it easier, as black can sometimes be hard to make out shapes and harsh. In most of my digital drawing videos, I'll be drawing with an Apple Pencil as it works with my iPad. Now I'll leave you to watch the rest of the sketching. Now I'm moving on to line art. I will skip straight to the colouring as line art can sometimes be boring to watch the same thing being drawn again. But first, I have a few things to say. I'm using a dark red colour for the outlining as, again, I found black is too harsh, but sometimes I use it if I want the character to stand out. If you'd like to see my line art process in the next video, comment down below. Now, to the colouring. Let's start with the colouring. My OC I'm drawing is called Jasmine, so I'm starting off with a darker skin tone. Most of her clothing is all yellow, so you'll see a lot of that in later footage. Right now, I'm adding the base colour for the skin, but we'll start adding the shading soon as she doesn't have much skin showing in her design. Now we're moving on to the shading. There's not really much to say about this, but I chose a darker colour and dragged it more towards the red side of the colour wheel to get a cool shading colour. Now I'll let you watch the rest of it. Now, time to colour the hair. She has black hair, but I don't want to just lay down a flat black colour, as I would have no shading colour then, so I like to select a very dark blue. It's time to shade the hair. It's very hard to see what I'm doing, but I'll explain. I've gotten a flat black colour and am applying it in rounded curves at the bottom of the hair and by the neck. I then blend it out with the blending tool and start with the highlights. I love adding highlights on hair, so I always try to make them very bright and bold. I've chosen a light blue and I'm applying it in squiggly lines, then making the blending tool very small and blending it out in up and down hand motions. The hair is finally done, so let's move on to the clothing. I don't want to record lots of separate voiceovers, so I'll just explain everything now. First of all, her baggy jumper. It is very bright yellow, as yellow is a hard colour to choose without it looking muddy or disgusting. Her skirt and bare bucket hat are the same colour, so I'll do them on the same layer. Here's a tip if you're working on Procreate. If you want to shade certain bits without the blending or flat colour going out of the lines, you can just clip a layer above the base colour layer and colour on that. Clipping a layer makes it so you can only draw on the base colour layer and it hides anywhere else outside. If you want me to do a tutorial in more depth on tips and tricks, comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Overall, this drawing took around 50 minutes in total to complete. I'm very happy with the piece and I hope you guys like it too. Thanks for watching and I hope you have a really good day.